Napoleon Hill, author of Think and Grow Rich, spent 25 years studying the wealthiest, most influential people of his time, and when he looked at what they all had in common, one pattern stood out. He called it the mastermind. Hill defined it as the coordination of knowledge and effort between two or more people who work toward a definite purpose in a spirit of harmony. In simple terms, it's a group of people committed to a shared purpose, who support, challenge, and accelerate each other's growth. Not for competition, not for ego, but for progress, real, focused, personal progress. It's not just a mastermind class. It's not a paid network. It's a mental alliance, a force that amplifies everyone involved. Think about this. Steve Jobs had Steve Wozniak. Elon Musk surrounds himself with engineers, strategists, and physicists. Warren Buffett had Charlie Munger. Even Hill himself was mentored by people like Andrew Carnegie, Henry Ford, and Thomas Edison, men who often exchanged ideas together. That was their edge. Hill believed that when two minds work together in harmony, something new is formed, a third mind. No two minds ever come together without thereby creating a third, invisible, intangible force, which may be likened to a third mind. Napoleon Hill. This third mind is more than the sum of its parts. It sees angles you don't, it connects ideas faster than you could, and it pushes you to be better, just by being around it. Most people are stuck in their own heads. They recycle the same thoughts, habits, fears, they overthink, they underact. But when you're part of a mastermind, that changes. Suddenly, your big idea gets real feedback. Your doubt gets a solution. Your slow steps get momentum. You're not doing it alone anymore. Let's flip it. What happens if you don't have a mastermind? You second-guess your goals. You start projects you never finish. You get stuck in tiny decisions. And worst of all, you normalize it. You think that's just how growth is supposed to feel. Lonely, confusing, hard. But Napoleon Hill is very clear. No individual may have great power without availing himself of the mastermind. Translation? Trying to succeed alone is like trying to lift a mountain with one hand. Even people who look like lone geniuses have allies, support, sounding boards, strategic partners. Without that, you burn out. You play smaller than your potential. You lose time, and time is the one thing you don't get back. Let's look at some legendary examples. Henry Ford used to meet regularly with Thomas Edison, Harvey Firestone, and others at a place they literally called the Vagabonds. They camped together, shared ideas, and even discussed inventions that would shape the future. J.R.R. Tolkien and C.S. Lewis had their own creative mastermind. They called themselves the Inklings. They met in pubs, read each other's drafts, and challenged each other's thinking. Without those meetings, we might not have the Lord of the Rings or the Chronicles of Narnia. These weren't business meetings. They were sacred spaces for deep thought, clarity, and ambition. You don't need 20 people. You just need 2 to 4 people you trust to think big with you and to hold you to it. So how do you build your own mastermind? Here's a simple 4-step method that works. Step 1. Find the right people. Look for 2 to 4 people who are ambitious, growth-focused, and ego-free. They don't have to be in your field. In fact, different perspectives are a strength. Step 2. Set the structure. Pick a schedule, weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. Decide if it's online or in person. Keep it consistent. Step 3. Focus each meeting. Start with goals. What are you working on? What's blocking you? What do you need feedback on? Make space for sharing wins and challenges. Step 4. Protect the energy. This is critical. No complaining, no posturing, no one-upping. The goal is growth. That only happens when everyone feels safe and supported to be honest and bold. Over time, you'll notice something strange. You'll get smarter, clearer, more committed, and your progress will feel lighter, like you finally took off a weight you didn't even realize you were carrying. Here's the real truth. The most important upgrade you can make in your life is upgrading who you grow with. The mastermind isn't hype. It's not a productivity hack. It's the core engine behind real wealth, real clarity, and real purpose. Millionaires know this. Creators live by this. And if you want to accelerate your journey, it's your time to build it. Find your tribe. Start small. Stay consistent. That's your upgrade code. Now tell me in the comments, if you could build a 3-person mastermind today, who would you invite?